Hey guys, welcome back to CheatSheetPros.com. Today we're going to look at NBA player props for Thursday, February 3rd. So as always, we pull up the NBA cheat sheet. We go down here to this tab, which is the last 7, and we're looking at points, rebounds, assists, and then our PRA. I typically like to sort PRA from high to low because then I can look across here and see which category this player is specifically excelling in. So for example, some of the guys we're going to take a look at here are Jimmy Butler, Gary Trent, Mikal Bridges, and Chris Paul. So these are 4 guys that jumped out. The Lakers, they don't have many up yet. Halliburton's numbers didn't jump out to me. Murray isn't up yet. So these are the ones that I've identified that we want to go ahead and take a look at. So I'm going to go ahead and pull up Prize Picks here. And so the first one that we notify on the sheet is Jimmy Butler, and I believe he was the top one. Yeah, so Monk wasn't in there, so we go down to Jimmy Butler. We look across here, and we see he's averaging about 7 more points over the last week. He does have 3 games. Rebounds about the same, and then a chunk more assists. So points and assists are what I'm interested in. So looking at his points number, it's 21.5. And you can kind of see he's been up and down that number, so I don't love that one. He either goes way over it or he has several games where he misses it. What I do like is the assists. So Jimmy Butler over 5.5 assists is my first play that I love tonight. He's got 12, 10, 9, and 12 in 4 of the last 5 games, and that one game he did miss was just by the hook. So Butler assist over is the first one that I like tonight. And as always, I posted this one as soon as I woke up, was the Gary Trent points. I cannot believe this isn't up. It was 18.5 when I first bet this morning. It's all the way up to 20. And that is a huge jump. I think he has like 6 or 7 games now of 30-plus points. He's just absolutely crushing it. So Gary Trent points over 20 is what I like for my second play tonight that will be locked into all of my cards. The third one, it's a little bit more tricky. So we come down here, we had Gary Trent. I didn't like the Halliburton. We looked at DeJounte. He wasn't out yet. These guys are low-minute players. That brings us down to Mikal Bridges, playing a ton of minutes, averaging a lot more points, rebounds about the same, assists about the same. So points are kind of what I would point to looking at these. So 13.5 points. I want to take a look, some recent game logs. The last 3, he's been killing this. 27, 26, and 18, and we need 13.5 tonight. Projected to play about the same amount of minutes against Atlanta. I like Mikal Bridges points over 13.5. Now, if you want to mix it up a little bit, I do like his over on rebounds as well. 4.5 is a smaller number, and he has 8, 8, 5 over the last 3 games, and even the games he didn't get it, he had 4 and 4, so he was right there. So either one of those are good. I'm probably going to go with the points because I think that could be a sneaky high-scoring game tonight. So let me go ahead and close this out. For leg number 4, it's a little tricky. Excuse me, drinking a coffee right now, but we get down here, and Chris Paul's the next guy that I want to take a look at. And you can see he's just a little bit over on everyone, but his assists really jump out. You know, projected at 11.5, he's been averaging 15.7, so I know he's been on fire recently. So I want to just take a look at all of his stats. So points over 15.5, I like that. He's been over that number quite a bit. That's probably what I'm going to go with because they're a little bit more secure. He's got 20, 20, 21, 21, and 27. So to get 16, he's red hot right now going up against Atlanta. Assist 12, that was the one I initially earmarked, and he's been over that, 14, 19, 14, and 14 in 4 of the last 5. But again, 12's a big number. Points, I think it's easier to eclipse that number. And then if you want to be safe and just do the PRA, it's 32.5, and he's been over that the same in 4 of last 5 with some cushion. So PRA is going to give you the assist and the points both. My favorite would be Chris Paul points over 15.5. PRA would be my second one. Points would be my third one. And then going on for the 5th play that I like tonight is Steph Curry. So everybody knows Steph Curry. When he's hot, he's hot. He's going up against Sacramento, who's terrible. They give up a ton of points. His number is 24.5. He's coming off of a 40-point game against Houston. He had 19 against Brooklyn and then 29 against Minnesota. So he's been over this number in 2 of 3. So I like that as a play as well. And then 2 other plays that fall down to kind of the tier 2 for me. One is, and they pulled him down. Okay, so he's not up anymore. So Vukovic or Vukovic, however you say his name, rebounds over 12. He's one that jumped out at me if you want a little extra play. He's been over this in 4 of 5. The number is 12, so it is kind of high, but 13, 14, 15, 15, and 4 of 5 isn't a bad play. So, again, my favorite props are going to be Butler assist over 5.5, Gary Tripp points over 20, and Chris Paul points over 15.5, and then Mikal either points or rebounds over with Steph Curry over 24.5 points. Good luck, guys.